शुरू करना। नमो तस् भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा संबुद्धस्स। नमो तस् भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा संबुद्धस्स। नमो तस् भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा संबुद्धस्स। बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि, धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि, संघं शरणं गच्छामि। द्वितीयम्पि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि, द्वितीयम्पि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि, द्वितीयम्पि संघं शरणं गच्छामि, तृतीयम्पि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि, तृतीयम्पि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि, तृतीयम्पि संघं शरणं गच्छामि। Homage to the triple gem, the gem in the Buddha, the gem in the Dhamma, and gem in the Sangha. Homage at the holy feet of my teacher, Most Venerable Acharya Buddharakita Bhante ji. Homage to all other teachers. Dear Upasakas and Upasikas, may you all be happy and well. Today is Sunday, but what does it matter when the sun rises and sets day after day, and most of you are all sitting at home? It makes no difference. It is the same schedule, same kind of life you have in this lockdown period. So let us make this time more meaningful. It's very important that you have some activities, some kind of wholesome activities and involvements. Otherwise, you are not going out, you are not doing your usual work. All the time you are confined to your house. And not only confined to your house, you are confined to the same people. And to live with same people for such long time is not that easy task. It can be challenging. If you are not mindful, if you are not wise, then it becomes challenge. If you are mindful and wise, then it can become blessings. Some people say, oh, I am getting bored. I'm really feeling so bored. It is like cage, it is like zoo. And uh, some people are thinking and asking, when this lockdown will be over? So you can see the dukkha, the suffering of bondage, suffering of somewhere you are tied up, you are not allowed, you have no freedom to move. How much of suffering it brings. If you understand, oh, I am now stuck in this bondage. I must find something else. Either you find something else within your house, whatever solutions you try, but the most important thing, the most ultimate solution is how you can find freedom in your mind, how you can enjoy the freedom of mind. If that is not there, even if you have 10 cars and freedom to go around and fly around the world, you are not happy. People are there, no? They have everything, they are roaming, they are going here and there and making holidays here and there. But at the end, they say, I'm not happy, I'm not contented, I'm very frustrated, I'm depressed, all kinds of complaints. Why? Because the mind is not really free, it is bounded. You have become so conditioned, so slavish that if you say, if I have this, then I'm happy. If I have this, I'm unhappy. I don't like this. If that is not there, then keep on crying. Are you going to do that? So, freedom of mind is what we have to develop. And that is the path shown by the Buddha. The path shown by the Buddha is also called the middle path, the Noble Eightfold Path. It is very simple to be applied in our daily life. Right understanding, right thought. Are they not important? You understand everything rightly, according to reality. So easy to hear, but if there is fog, you cannot see. If there is less fog, you can see a little bit. If there is no fog, then you can see clearly. So the seeing clearly is right understanding. You see clearly what is happening in your body, what is happening in your mind, as they are. But this ignorance is very, very big hindrance. Ignorance is not knowing the truth. Ignorance is perverted understanding, perverted way of seeing things. Ignorance is influenced by not just not knowing the things, but changing the truth. When you become angry, if you understand, this is anger, this is not good, this is harmful, then you are understanding correctly. But if you are angry and justify saying, oh, I am angry because that fellow said like this fellow said like this. If you justify and say that anger is right thing to have, then surely you are deluded. That ignorance is not only keeping the anger, not only bringing the anger into mind, it is convincing you that it is right. So this is wrong understanding. And such things happen so often in our daily lives. At gross level and at subtle level, Every, almost every moment to moment, we are stuck with this ignorance. Everything is changing, but we take change as permanent. Now, this uh, wrong way of seeing the truth, that has become the basis for whole day-to-day life. We take this body as permanent, mind as permanent, mental factors as permanent. And with the big ego, I am, this is mine, this is I. Now that is real uh, ignorance. But that is how we are caught up. So the way is to develop bit by bit, bit by bit, right understanding. At least few moments, be aware, understand what is what. If you are watching the breath, out breath, as it is, as it is. And when you start feeling the breath, you start feeling the whole body is breathing. Whole body is breathing. Then you understand why it is breathing. Because it is changing. It needs new oxygen. It needs the new energy for all the chemical changes that is going on. So this change in the physical body and so also change in the mind becomes clear. So one who understands this impermanence, then it is easy to let go. And when you let go, then it is easy to live peacefully and happily. Dhamma piti sukhang seti vippasanne na chetasa ariyappa vedite dhamme sada ramati pandito. Dhamma piti sukhang seti. One is fully rejoicing in the Dhamma, and he dwells, that person dwells joyfully, happily. But that is possible only when we have wisdom. That is not possible with ignorance. With ignorance, not the Dhamma piti sukhang seti. One will not dwell in peace and happiness. One dwells in bondage and tension and worries. So now in this lockdown period, isn't it a good subject to contemplate? How many times we are hearing from the news, oh, today so many people died, so many people got infected. In the last 1 or 2 weeks before, in India there were very less infected people. And we were seeing in Europe and here and there, the numbers were just zooming. But now it has come to somebody else. So it can come to us also. If somebody is wise, that person thinks that possibility is there and better to follow the lockdown rules. But if somebody thinks, oh, I am so strong man, I am so this and that, let me go out. So some people break this rule, they go out, and then that is why it keeps spreading. If this lockdown is maintained for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then only those who are infected, they are to be treated, and then that's all. Then it is ended there only. So now with this bondage because of this corona, we already feel so much tensed up, worrying, and as if we are not free, and there is fear For many people, the loss of jobs, the loss of money, the loss of business. Oh, how many? Not one or two. Now, because we have to, first of all, survive, other issues are a little bit uh, less important. Right now, the most important thing is how we can survive. In that worry and tension, one may not be thinking about other aspects. But once this sickness problem is gone, then other problems will arise. All those problems which were suppressed will just come out. So you see this understanding, right understanding that everything changes. It is so simple truth, but so profound. So one who understands, that person can live Dhamma pidi sukhang seti. Vippasannena chetasa. So the mind is full of bubbling with joy. Pasanna chitta. And why? Because of wisdom. Because of wisdom, that person becomes wise. And that wise person, Ariyappa Vedite Dhamme Sadaramati Pandito. Ariya Pavedite Dhamme. Ariya is the enlightened ones. The Buddha is the enlightened master. The teaching that the Buddha has given. So in that teaching, somebody is rejoicing. So that person, that Pandita, that is the wise person is able to do. So, from this situation, from these circumstances that are around us, we can and we should make best use of this to overcome, to withstand. Just like our inner resistance power, when any infection comes, our inner resistance power becomes stronger. Our inner mechanism, it starts resisting. It starts producing these antibodies which can fight with this virus. Now, when we succeed that, then we have overcome this sickness. In the same way, in the mind, every that thought will make our mind sick. The moment that greed is ruling in your mind, know that you are a sick person. But if your mind is ruled by generous thoughts, sharing thoughts, then you are a healthy person. Or thoughts of anger, thoughts of cruelty, then mind is sick. If you have with thoughts of loving kindness, metta, thoughts of karuna, compassion, then mind is healthy. So practical. It doesn't need some miraculous person to come and tell you that these greedy thoughts, angry thoughts, hateful thoughts, these are going to bring you unhappiness. If you are a little bit careful, if you are a little bit observant, if you look at your mind, it is so clear. That is truth. And that's why this is not just truth. This is noble truth, noble eightfold path. The truth that leads to the end of suffering. Noble means it is really highest. You can experience yourself. So, right thought, right understanding, right thought, right speech, speaking, good speech, truthful, pleasant speech, right action, not killing, not stealing, not committing sexual misconduct and intoxicants and this and that, all kinds of wrong behavior and wrong manners and all these things. Right livelihood. You need a livelihood. You do some job and earn. Very good, earn. But don't do something where somebody is harmed. By harming somebody, if you gain something, that is not real gain. I live happily, you live happily, all live happily. That must be the policy. Attahita, parahita, sabbahita. Welfare of everybody. So do any kind of job, all kinds of jobs, which are somehow, somewhat, they will reach in a good way to many people. But killing, drugs and alcohol and arms and ammunition and all such things, wrong livelihood, no need. Right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood. Then there are three very important factors which train up, strengthen our mind: right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. This is Noble Eightfold Path. Samma Ditti, that is right understanding. Samma Sankappo, right thought. Samma Vacha, right speech. Samma Kammanto, right action. Samma Ajivo, right livelihood. Samma Vayamo, right effort. Samma Sati, right mindfulness. And Samma Samadhi, right meditative concentration. So these 8 factors. The wonderful path given by the Buddha. You don't need actually the explanation how you have to practice. If you watch a little bit yourself, to some extent you already understand. Then when you study the Buddha's teachings, it becomes even more clear. Throughout his 45 years of his ministry, this is what he taught, nothing more. And this is called practice path. This is not a theory path. This is not a theory to be discussed, debated. No. The Noble Eightfold Path is to practice. Walk. Walk on that path. If there is a street in front of your road, it is not to think and discuss about that road, debating about that road. If you want to reach the other side, you have to just walk on that road. As simple as that. So also these path factors have to be developed, have to be practiced, and there is no other destination other than enlightenment. This path is to lead to enlightenment, the highest happiness. All other lower levels of happiness are covered in that. Prosperity or good birth and circumstances to enjoy, and all these things will come when you have the highest goal. This Noble Eightfold Path is to attain that supreme state called Nibbana. One who lives in that Nibbana. That person is full of joy. But the path to highest happiness is also happiness. It is not the path of suffering and craving, crying. This is the path of happiness. We conclude here with the chanting. We will chant Buddhanusati, the 9 qualities of the Buddha. Very, very powerful qualities. When we develop these 9 qualities, then we are gaining little by little the Buddhahood in us. And that is a great protection. So for the protection of all people from this coronavirus, now I will chant Buddhanusati. Please pay your attention. Those who can follow, join and chant. Those who cannot, watch the breath and be in meditation. The 9 qualities are: Buddha is Arahant. That is, the Buddha is free from all defilements permanently. The mind is ultra pure, shining. Samma Sambuddho, the Buddha is fully self-enlightened one who has known the 4 noble truths fully. The Buddha is the embodiment of Shila, Samadhi and Prajna, the wisdom and morality and concentration. The Buddha is Sugato. Sugato means one who has practiced paramis and became Buddha and gave like lion's roar. He told truth. That's why he was like roaring like lion. Sugato, Lokavidu, knowing all the words, physical word, the word of beings, and the word of mind. Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarati. The Buddha is incomparable teacher and guide, leading the beings towards enlightenment. Because of his power to know where exactly a person stands. Then there is Sattadeva Manusana, that is, he is the supreme teacher of humans and gods, the divine beings. Because he has gone beyond the attachment to all planes of existence, not just human plane of existence, even the divine planes of existence. All stages of mental levels, all stages of physical life, planes, everything. He has gone beyond. That's why he's able to guide to everybody. Buddha is Buddha. That means he is not just enlightened one, but he's enlightener by showing this noble eightfold path. And the Buddha is Bhagava. Bhagava is blessed one. In the true sense, he is the supremely blessed one, and he brings real blessings by showing this path, the blessings of freedom of Nibbana, freedom from defilements. So now I will chant and you just follow. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Vipatti pativahaya sabba sampatti siddhya sabba dukkhang vinasaya sabba bhayang vinasaya sabba rogang vinasaya bhavedikha yukadayakang sabba lokang hitattaya parittang tang bhanamahe समन्ता चक्रवालेषु अत्र गच्छन्तु देवता सद्धम्मं मुनिराजस्य शृण्वन्तु सग्मुखदं धम्मश्रवणकालो अयं भदन्ता धम्मश्रवणकालो अयं भदन्ता भरितश्रवणकालो अयं भदन्ता। नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स इतिपिसो भगवा अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सुगतो लोकविदु अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि सत्था देवमनुष्याणां बुद्धो भगवा भगवा बुद्धो सत्था देवमनुष्याणां अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि लोकविदु सुगतो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सम्मा सम्बुद्धो अरहंसो भगवा इतिपिसो भगवा सम्मा सम्बुद्धो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सुगतो लोकविदु अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि सत्था देवमनुष्याणां बुद्धो भगवारहं अरहं भगवा बुद्धो सत्था देवमनुष्याणां अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि सत् लोकविदु सुगतो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सम्मा सम्बुद्धो सो भगवा इतिपिसो भगवा विद्याचरण संपन्नो सुगतो लोकविदु अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि सत्था देवमनुष्याणां बुद्धो भगवा अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो अरहं भगवा बुद्धो सत्था देवमनुष्याणां अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि लोकविदु सुगतो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सो भगवा इतिपिसो भगवा सुगतो लोकविदु अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि सत्था देवमनुष्याणां बुद्धो भगवा अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सम्मा सम्बुद्धो अरहं भगवा बुद्धो सत्था देवमनुष्याणां अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि लोकविदु सुगतो सो भगवा इतिपिसो भगवा लोकविदु अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि सत्था देवमनुष्याणां बुद्धो भगवारहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सुगतो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सम्मा सम्बुद्धो अरहं भगवा बुद्धो सत्था देवमनुष्याणां अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि लोकविदु सो भगवा इतिपिसो भगवा अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि सत्था देवमनुष्याणां बुद्धो भगवा अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सुगतो लोकविदु सुगतो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सम्मा सम्बुद्धो अरहं भगवा बुद्धो सत्था देवमनुष्याणां अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्म सारथि सो भगवा इतिपिसो भगवा सत्था देवमनुष्याणां बुद्धो भगवा अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो विद्याचरण संपन्नो सुगतो लोकविदु Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarathi, Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarathi, Lokavidu Sugato Vijjacharana Sampanno, Samma Sambuddho Arahang Bhagava Buddho, Sattha Deva Manusanang So Bhagava Itipi, Itipiso Bhagava Buddho Bhagava Arahang, Samma Sambuddho Vijjacharana Sampanno, Sugato Lokavidu, Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarathi, Sattha Deva Manusanang, Sattha Deva Manusanang, Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarathi, Lokavidu Sugato Vijjacharana Sampanno, Samma Sambuddho Arahang Bhagava Buddho, So Bhagava Itipi, Itipi So Bhagava Bhagava Arahang Samma Sambuddho, Vijjacharana Sampanno Sugato Lokavidu, Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarathi, Sattha Deva Manusanang Buddho, Buddho Sattha Deva Manusanang, Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarathi, Lokavidu Sugato Vijjacharana Sampanno, Samma Sambuddho Arahang Bhagavaso Bhagava Itipi, Yetena Satchavajjena Suttite Hotu Sabbada, Yetena Satchavajjena Sabbadukha Vinasatu, Yetena Satchavajjena Sabbabhaya Vinasatu, Yetena Satchavajjena Sabbaroga Vinasatu, Yetena Satchavajjena Hotu Te Jayamangalam, Yetena Satchavajjena Patute Ratanatayam, Bhavatu Sabbamangalam, Rakhantu Sabbadevata, Sabba Buddhanubhavena, Sabba Dhammanubhavena, Sabba Sanghanubhavena, Sada Sothi Bhavantu Te. Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. We conclude here for today, and our regular Dhamma programs are going on every day morning 9 to 10 and evening 5 to 6 and this time 7 to 8. I request all of you to join these Dhamma programs and keep subscribing our YouTube so that we can make better presentations and we can reach out to more and more people. I wish you all the best, and may the blessings of Triple Gym be with you. May the blessings of our Guruji be with you. May the blessings of all the enlightened ones and your elders and everybody be with you. May all beings be free from sufferings. And today, uh, today in this world, it is also celebrated as Easter. And on this Easter, it means to start a new beginning. So all those who are in the Western worlds and Christians, Especially, you understand this, how to start new beginning. So may there be new beginning for whole world coming out of this deadly corona infection and other infections and mental infections and pollution infection and all kinds of things. May all be happy and well.